Today we're working on the 250EX. If you haven't seen the last video of us completely resurrecting this thing from not running after probably 10 or 12 years, check out what that old gas looks like. Today we're going to give it a simple tune-up. If we look over here, in this mess, I got to do an oil change on my truck, and for some reason it was down on coolant, so I think I found a small leak on that truck as well. We're going to do spark plug, oil change. This is some leftover. It takes about 1.7 quarts. And we're going to clean this thing up, wash it, and put some SC1 high gloss coating. So let's get started. This thing warm up for another minute or two, and then we'll grab a 17 mil and drain the oil out. This thing actually, these little 250s, they don't even have any they don't have an oil filter. The only filter is in the bottom of the crankcase, so there's no, you know, change your oil filter. You just drain it, change the oil, and dump in some new oil and send it. So kind of mildly concerning. Went ahead and ordered a new air filter. That should be here in a couple days, so we'll be sure to pop that thing in when it shows up. Also got some gear oil for this thing right here. Sarah's car looking to fly outside. Let some of this carbon monoxide out. One thing I like to do, I know it seems stupid, but take the key out whenever you change your oil. That way you don't accidentally start it without any oil. Just set it far away in a spot where you will remember. But it'll keep you from running it without any oil accidentally. If your key's not in it, you can't fire it up like an idiot. All right, let's get this drain plug out of here. We'll go ahead and, without burning our hand, change the spark plug out to 18 millimeter. And the spark plug looks pretty decent. No, it's got a pretty crispy brown. It's not super lean. It's not too white, and it's pretty good looking. No damage. All right, let's put the new one in. And for anyone who's wondering, NGK, obviously the fastest spark plug in the world, takes a DPR 9 Echo Alpha. Excuse me, 8 Echo Alpha 9. Alright, this oil appears to be in pretty decent shape. No signs of water, no big chunks. Most of the crap you see in there is from the last oil change I did, so we'll go ahead and put this engine drain plug back in and put some new oil in. Hey, remember, if it's leaking oil, that means it's got oil. And like I said, this takes about 1.7 quarts of 10W40. I guess you can run 10W30 as well. Recommended is obviously Honda oil, but we got Yamaha, and she'll do. Alright, oil's all changed. It was a little high, obviously. We're gonna let it run for a little bit and then cool down, and then we'll check it again. Until then, it's in the safe zone, so we're gonna take it out for a rip, warm up that rear differential, Then we'll drain it out, put in some new gear oil. This thing is an absolute blast in the snow. I can't wait to ride this thing in the spring. For a little 250, it really rips. And I'm sure if I got on the summit, it would feel slow again. But for what it is, it's a ton of fun. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and change the gear oil. All right, this thing takes about 2.7 ounces of 80/90. It's gear oil. I'm sure some nerd down below can comment exactly what type of gear oil this thing's supposed to take. But big takeaway is this is your this is your gear oil level check. And there's a drain plug at the bottom. That's your fill plug. So what you want to do first, whenever you change gear oil, is take the fill out first. That way, if you strip this, then you're not screwed. If you went and took the drain out and drained all your gear oil out, then you'd be maybe flipping the thing upside down to try and be able to ride it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pop this out. It should be a 17 millimeter, then a 10 millimeter on the side. We'll go ahead and pull that out next. And then the drain, I'll tell you what that is here in a moment. That's better. Let's get this thing washed now. Remember that crappy $1,250 quad we got? Take a look. You like it, Oak?
You have a little wash in the garage, did you?
Holy crap. It's like brand new. Jeez. Tempted to get a new seat cover now, but If I wish it was ripped so I could have an excuse to get a new one. Even a black one looked good, but very cool. Holy crap. Just starting to get a little bit dull, so we'll spray some of this SC1 high gloss coating. They call it new bike in a can. So see how it does. Stuff's kind of like Armor All, where you can put it on, spray it on, wipe it off. But I found that the most effective way is to just spray it on and let it soak. Seems like the plastics really enjoy having this stuff sort of seep in deep, and then you can give it one more final gloss coating, and it really restores the plastics. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's magic or witchcraft, sorcery. Those are the main components in this can. Stuff's pretty slippery, but it's worth it. And we will just let that stuff soak and then wipe off whatever's left. But man, look at that crap. That is so cool. It's like it just left the showroom floor. Very cool. Got all those crappy plastics off. All tuned up. Excuse me, crappy decals off, all the stickers. And got it shined up. Looking pretty good.